We're giving you an exclusive first look inside the newest land at Tokyo Disney Sea. Dates have been announced for this year's Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party in Disney World. Disney's partnered with a competitor to offer a new streaming bundle. All the latest theme park news is coming up right now here on DFB Guide. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog, and I got some big news for you this week, and a lot of news for you this week. I feel like I say that every week, but this week I really mean it. Let's get started with some news we have all been waiting for. Dates have been revealed for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, y'all, finally! With tickets currently on sale for Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Orlando, all we've been thinking about is when tickets will go on sale for Mickey's Not So Scary. We've been waiting as patiently as we can for this information, and now we finally know. Tickets are going to go on sale for all guests starting May 15th, but if you're staying at a Disney World Resort Hotel, Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin Hotel, or Shades of Green, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party tickets are yours to get right now. Go snag them. Throughout this party, you'll get access to exclusive character meet and greets, be able to go trick-or-treating, that's all complimentary by the way, like all the Skittles you can eat, see an exclusive parade and nighttime fireworks show, and a lot more. This year, Disney tells us we can meet Mickey and Minnie in all new costumes and have a special meet and greet with Bruno and Mirabelle from Encanto in the Fantasy Garden in Magic Kingdom. And additionally, Disney confirmed that a new Descendants party is coming. The dance party is inspired by upcoming Disney Plus movie Descendants: The Rise of Red. If you're looking for something to wear to the Halloween party, we just launched a new shirt design in our store. This is the Scarecrow Fab 5 design. This Disney Halloween shirt is the perfect addition to celebrate fall, either in your hometown or down Main Street, USA. If you're planning to celebrate the spookiest time of the year with Mickey and friends, be sure to plan your trips soon. So far, we know that the party will run from August 9th through October 31st, but keep in mind that the party only takes place on certain nights, so those can sell out, and they usually do. Disney will likely announce even more details about this event as it gets closer, but in the meantime, you can grab Halloween at Disney World DFB's Spooktacular Guide. This guide is going to help you conquer the Halloween season at Disney World, from the most captivating parades and spellbinding shows to the best strategies to meet all your favorite costume Disney characters. Because they do dress up in Halloween costumes every year, and it's always fun to see what they're going to be this year. So our guide totally has you covered for Halloween. Get ready to create memories that will make you smile for years. You can grab the t-shirt and guide at dfbstore.com. Use code YouTube for a discount. I am very excited to say that we have been in Tokyo Disney all week, checking out their brand new land, Fantasy Springs. This was absolutely overwhelmingly incredible. I love Tokyo Disney Sea. You know I love Tokyo Disney Sea, especially if you have watched the video where I rank all of the Disney parks around the world. This one's just impeccable, and the new additions, Peter Pan's Neverland, Frozen Kingdom, Rapunzel's Forest, so a whole land based on Tangled. Absolutely incredible, y'all. I cannot wait for you to see the video. It is going to be amazing. Now, I'm not going to say much in this news video about it because tomorrow is when that video drops. We've got a bonus one coming to the channel all about Fantasy Springs. We're talking atmosphere, we're talking merch, we're talking possibly the best ride Disney has ever made. Yep, we're going to talk about it. So if you want to hear the full rundown of the new land and the new hotel, look out for that. Plus, we're going to have another bonus video next week all about the food in Fantasy Springs. You know I love a We Ate Everything video. There are 3 restaurants in this land, one themed to Frozen, one themed to Peter Pan, and one themed to Tangled. Plus, there are a few other little walk-up counters and kiosks and stuff like that. Fantasy Springs is going to open to the public on June 6th, 2024. Disney has shared that the new Island Tower at Disney's Polynesian Villas and Bungalows is projected to open this December in Walt Disney World, and they posted some new images of the tower. It's going to include rooms that can sleep anywhere from 2 to 9 guests, including a new 2-bedroom penthouse villa. And if you want to book a stay here, here are the dates you need to know. June 4th will be the day DVC members can make early rental reservations. June 5th, annual pass holders can start booking. And finally, June 6th is when all guests can make reservations. We don't know prices yet, and they didn't announce restaurants either, which I'm kind of annoyed with, but as soon as we know, you'll know. Disney revealed some huge updates during its earnings call for the second quarter of 2024. Disney called their latest fiscal quarter another impressive quarter, with results driven by experiences and streaming. In terms of the Walt Disney Company's overall financial results, here's what Disney's reported for Q2 of FY 2024. Revenues for the quarter increased to $22.1 billion from $21.8 billion in the prior year quarter. Diluted earnings per share, EPS, was a loss of 0.01 for the current quarter compared to income of 0.69 in the prior year quarter. Diluted EPS decreased to a nominal loss due to goodwill impairments in the quarter, partially offset by higher operating income at entertainment and experiences. Now remember, experiences is the new word for like parks, resorts, cruise ships, Adventures by Disney, stuff like that. Excluding certain items, diluted EPS for the quarter increased to 121 from 93 in the prior year quarter. Disney Plus subscribers actually decreased in the first quarter of 2024, which Disney expected, according to them. This quarter, however, Disney Plus core subscribers increased by more than 6 million. Disney expects softer entertainment direct-to-consumer results in Q3, but they are still anticipating that their combined streaming businesses will be profitable by the fourth quarter, and they expect streaming to be a meaningful future growth driver for the company, with further improvements in profitability in the 2025 fiscal year. Disney Parks, Experiences, and Products revenues for the quarter increased overall by 10% from $7.6 billion in the same quarter last year to $8.3 billion this quarter. The better results this year were due to Disney World, Disney Cruise Line, and the international parks having higher results. However, the increase was offset by Disneyland having lower results. Now, they attribute the higher results in Disney World to increased guest spending, including higher average ticket prices. Are we surprised? No, we're not. The decrease in operating results at Disneyland is attributed to higher wage expenses and inflation, and while there were higher volumes of attendance, it was offset by lower occupied room nights at the hotels. Disney's international parks are doing well. Revenue internationally increased by 29% since last year at this time. Overall, this increase was due to higher ticket prices, an increase in food, beverage, and merchandise being sold, higher attendance and occupied room nights at hotels, and an increase in the number of days the parks were open this quarter. Of course, new offerings like World of Frozen in Hong Kong helped a great deal as well. But the main topic that Bob Iger seemed to be focused on most was how well ESPN has grown for Disney this quarter. ESPN will get its own tile on Disney Plus by the end of the year, and the new sports streaming service will launch in the fall of 2025. So that's how the Walt Disney Company's doing right now. We'll be keeping an eye out for more updates as we move into the third quarter of 2024. And speaking of Disney Plus, Disney made a huge announcement about a historic partnership. In fact, Disney Entertainment is teaming up with a streaming competitor to offer a brand new first-of-its-kind bundle. Disney Entertainment and Warner Brothers Discovery revealed a new streaming bundle that will include Disney Plus, Hulu, and Max. These three streaming services will be offered together, introducing what Disney calls an unprecedented selection of content. The bundle includes access to movies and shows from FX, HBO, HGTV, Hulu, Marvel, Pixar, ABC, CNN, DC, Discovery, Disney, Food Network, Marvel, Pixar, Searchlight, Warner Brothers, and more. You will be able to purchase either an ad-supported or ad-free plan. The deal will be available on the Hulu, Disney Plus, and Max websites this summer, though Disney has not announced a date or price yet. Now, that huge Disneyland expansion has been approved, that $1.9 billion expansion. On May 7th, the Anaheim City Council officially approved the project. This means that Disneyland can begin to build new experiences for fans, create over 4,500 new jobs in the parks and over 9,000 new jobs in construction in the first 10 years, and bring new revenue to Anaheim. For context, Disneyland Forward is a multi-year expansion and redesign project that would allow for extra theme park development to expand the resort's hotels, retail, parking, dining options, and actual parks and rides and stuff like that. All in all, this is going to be a 40-year-long project. Not a lot has been officially confirmed for Disneyland Resort in terms of future changes yet. Disney's mentioned that they would use Disneyland Forward to enhance parking for both guests and cast members while adding a new transportation center. Now, included in this expansion will be benefits for the residents of Anaheim, including $30 million for affordable housing, $8 million for parks, $85 million in traffic improvements and pedestrian safety, and continued investment in workforce development programs. We've got new details about what could be the most highly anticipated Disney bar ever. When the Disney Treasure cruise ship sets sail later this year, it's going to have a Haunted Mansion lounge. That's right, the classic Disney ride is coming to the high seas. We're learning more about the backstory of the bar, which legend has it was owned by a former sea captain. He was last seen headed to have dinner with his bride, but they vanished. All that remained was his hat, which was found floating in his ghost fish aquarium, which I am very excited about this ghost fish aquarium. It is very cool. And we're getting a look at some portraits that will hang in the lounge. There's the captain, who we've seen previously, and the mariner ghost. He's new. And then Disney gave us a big clue at some special effects in the lounge. Check out this portrait of the bride dressed in her wedding gown and holding her flowers. Well, the captain found his bride to be when he answered a distress call from another vessel. And when he arrived, she was the lone survivor of the shipwreck. But there's a second portrait of this beauty, and she's changed. Is she a sea monster? A mermaid? Those flowers in her hand? Were they concealing an axe? Disney says her portrait will flicker, revealing her true essence, just like the portraits inside the Haunted Mansion attractions. Disney also released some concept art for specialty tiki mugs featuring some of the characters in the lounge. Here's the bride and the mariner ghost. These ceramic mugs will look like they are carved from the worn wooden planks of a ghost ship, because everybody knows what that looks like, right? And they will be the first in a series of mugs released on the ship. So that means you got to keep cruising on the Treasure to, collect them all. They're like Pokemon. Anyway, we cannot wait to experience a Haunted Mansion lounge on board the Disney Treasure. Please help me not start collecting these mugs. The American Adventure Pavilion in Epcot will soon be hosting some portraits painted by former President George W. Bush. The portraits will be showcased inside the pavilion as part of an exhibit titled Portraits of Courage, a Commander-in-Chief's Tribute to America's Warriors. The exhibit's going to feature more than 60 oil paintings by President Bush. His work is a collection of portraits of service members and veterans who have served since 9/11. Each pairing will have a placard describing each veteran's story, written by President Bush himself, and the exhibit will also include resources for post-9/11 veterans and their families, including Check-In, which helps veterans and their families easily connect to mental health care. The exhibit will open in Epcot on June 9th. Disney World is constantly refurbishing and renovating areas throughout the resort, and now AllStar Movies will be getting a little bit of love. From July 1st to July 31st, the world premiere food court at Disney's AllStar Movies Resort will be undergoing a refurb. While the dining area will be receiving a facelift, guests will still be able to take advantage of the food offered by the food court. During this time, guests may use the My Disney Experience app to order food and drinks with their mobile device, and the mobile order menu will only offer select items during the refurbishment. While the menu may be limited, we're glad that guests of AllStar Movies will still have an option to get food from the resort, but you may want to plan ahead in case there's not enough food for you to access, or you want to try moving to a different hotel, maybe another AllStar. Disney's Four Wilderness Resort is home to a seriously surprising amount of activities for families and groups of friends. One of the most popular activities is horseback riding. A few times a day, you can participate in a 45-minute horseback ride through the wooded trails of the campground. However, this summer, this offering is going to be temporarily unavailable. Starting July 13th, horseback riding will be unavailable Monday to Friday at the hotel due to construction. Note that on Saturdays and Sundays, some rides may be available, but you'll need to check the My Disney Experience app for that availability each Friday. At this time, there's no end date for the construction, so it's important to keep this in mind if you have an upcoming trip planned. But in addition to horseback riding, you can also get archery lessons, experience Chippendales, campfire sing-along, rent canoes and kayaks, and more for an additional fee. Our team has done almost all these activities, and they are so fun. Definitely worth it if you have a resort day built into your vacation. One of our favorite stops at Disney Springs just got their 3 brand new menu items for this season to try out. They're giving all the summer vibes. Swirls on the Water just changed over their seasonal items and let us be the first to say these new treats are stunning. We're going to start with arguably the most interesting of the 3, the Dole Whip Margarita Float. This treat is a combination of mango and lime swirled Dole Whip flavors topped with chili lime seasoning and diced mango, floating in a cup with a lime-flavored margarita and garnished with a lime slice for $17. Unfortunately for us, Swirls on the Water was out of the diced mango on this visit, so you're not going to see it on this video. But everything about this float works. It's a head turner for sure because of all the bright colors combined to bring it to life. And it's refreshing and a blast of citrus to your taste buds. Tastes just like you'd expect a lime and mango swirl of Dole Whip would, but it's got a little bit more depth with that margarita. Now, once you make your way down to the marg, you're in for part 2 of this treat. The margarita here is definitely lime flavored, though it isn't terribly strong. As for the chili lime seasoning, you'll find that it adds a low back of the throat heat to your mouth, which is enjoyable but not distracting. But we're warning you not to slurp this one down too fast because there is a limit of 2 per person due to the alcohol found in the float. Next up, it's time to try out the matcha cone. This one literally oozes summer sweetness. It's made of strawberry and coconut swirled Dole Whip flavor served in a matcha waffle cone and topped with gooey strawberry sauce and coconut flakes for $5.99. Now, if you're all about some sweet yet fruity flavor, you've met your match. This Dole Whip flavor combo between the strawberry and the coconut gives a strawberries and cream taste when swirled together, kind of like those cream saver candies. Our only complaint for this one is that the waffle cone is kind of thin and we needed to eat fast. Once that Dole Whip started melting, it went straight through the end of the cone, which got sticky. So if you're ready to eat that quickly, you're good to go. Last but certainly not least, we had to try them all once again with the signature Dole Whip sampler flight. This is the reigning champ here at Swirls on the Water, but this version brought together the flavors found in the matcha cone, the Dole Whip margarita float, and the classic pineapple and vanilla flavors for your third sampling, all for $7.99. I think you already know how we feel about the strawberry and coconut swirl and the mango and lime swirl, but we continue to sing the praises of how much we love that original, the pineapple and vanilla. This combo is definitely the creamier of the 3 samplings, and it's garnished with a pineapple wedge. This is a combo of Dole Whip flavors you can find in multiple places around Disney World, but it's popular for a reason. So if it wasn't already apparent, we're huge fans of Swirls on the Water and their latest creations they've added to the menu, and we hope to see them stick around for a while. If these sound tasty to you, you'll want to grab them soon because we can't guarantee how long they're set to have them on the menu before they think of something next. Over at the Joffrey's kiosk in Pixar Place in Hollywood Studios, you're going to find the new PlayDoh Cookie for $5.99. It's not the most beautiful cookie. These Joffrey's cookies aren't usually gorgeous, but they are always so good. And this one is the same. It's a thick cookie. It's got a frosted animal cracker on the top. And while this one is very doughy, it is delicious. It's a funfetti sugar cookie with caramel and white chocolate chips sprinkled inside. And the center is very soft and pulls apart really easily. The animal cookie in the center is just what you'd expect it to be. It's a simple icing and sprinkle coated cookie. And overall, it's a fun concept. It was executed really well. If you're looking for a simple but wonderful cookie, this one's for you. But remember, they run out of these really fast. They usually only have a few of them per day. Same with the Tower of Terror cookie over at Tower of Terror. So if you want one of these kind of exclusive to this location cookies, go in the morning. Starbucks has a new summer drink on the menu for a limited time, and it seriously took us back to our favorite childhood memories. Starbucks announced the new Summer Berry Starbucks Refresher, so we immediately went to Main Street Bakery, the Starbucks location in Magic Kingdom, to pick one up. This has a mix of berry flavors, specifically blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries, and it has raspberry flavored pearls added in as well. Note that the pearls aren't boba, they're little popping pearls you sometimes find at frozen yogurt shops. You can get a refresher with a base of water, lemonade, or coconut milk. The one that's made with coconut milk is called the Summer Skies drink. We grabbed a grande water-based drink and it was $6.99. We loved this one. It's exactly what it claims to be, refreshing. We really enjoyed it with the water base and thought it might not be quite as good with the lemonade base, as that would add more tartness and sweetness when the berry syrup and pearls are already bringing those flavors. But if you're looking for a really flavor-blasted drink, you might love the lemonade version. When we first took a sip, we knew it reminded us of something nostalgic, but took a couple more sips for it to sink in. This tastes very similar to berry Kool-Aid, and we mean that as the highest compliment possible. Make sure to head to Starbucks to grab this new refresher soon. Their announcement said these drinks will only be available for a limited time, but they didn't specify how long they'll be on the menu. All right, everybody, if you're headed to Disney World this week, be sure to pack your rain gear. You got some storms headed your way pretty much every day this week. Now, it is Orlando, so the rain might only last 20 minutes, but be prepared. You won't want to buy ponchos in the parks because they cost $1 million. Trust me. Welcome to Orlando in the summer. Genie Plus prices are still in the middle, somewhere between $25 and $27, so nothing unexpected there. I haven't mentioned it in a while, so let's recap what rides and attractions are currently closed in the parks. Rock and Roller Coaster in Hollywood Studios, still closed till the summer. Vacation Fun in Hollywood Studios, that's the Little Shorts Theater. Splash Mountain, which is currently being rethemed to Tiana's Bayou Adventure in Magic Kingdom. That's going to open this summer. We're thinking sometime in June, but I don't know. And the Country Bear Jamboree is also getting some TLC in Magic Kingdom. So unfortunately, you won't be able to do any of these attractions this week, but don't forget, you can always check the Disney World calendar on their website for any refurbishment updates and reopening dates, because sometimes they reopen earlier than expected. Of course, you can also check our website too, wink wink. And I've got 2 sudden pool closures I need to tell you about. The Doubloon Lagoon Pool at Port Orleans French Quarter. If you're staying there this week, you need to know this pool recently closed unexpectedly with no reopening date. But no worries, Disney said that a shuttle service will be provided at Disney's Port Orleans Resort Riverside, so you can still enjoy some pool time on your vacay. The second closure is over at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. The Dig Site Pool water slide is going to be closed for refurbishment from May 13th to May 19th and is going to reopen on May 20th. The Dig Site Pool, hot tub, and smaller pool will remain open though. Bobble Bar releases some of the cutest Disney ears, and we want all of them, and these 2 new pairs are no different. We can confirm these ears are available online right now. First, you got a Minnie Mouse classic ear headband, iconic as can be. They're black and red, just like Minnie's classic outfit, and now you can Disney bound even easier with these ears to match. Or if you're looking for something just as classy, but a little more colorful, the Minnie Mouse birthday ears are what you need. These have a black base, but have a gold bow on the front and small multicolored gemstones on the ears. We haven't seen either of these ears in the parks just yet, but it's just a matter of time, so be sure to follow us on social media at Disney Food Blog to stay updated. We've got any social media platform you prefer. Now through May 24th, Disney World annual pass holders can save 20% on merchandise bought from DisneyStore.com. That's Disney's online merchandise shop. In order to use this exclusive discount, you need to make sure your annual pass is linked to your My Disney Experience account. To link your account, log into the Disney World website, go to your profile, click on Memberships and Passes, and make sure your annual pass is linked there. If it's not, you can click Add a Disney Annual Pass to get it all linked up. When you're all set, you can head to the Disney Store website and start shopping. Add the items you want to your shopping cart, then enter promo code WDW20 at checkout. Disney notes that the 20% off discount does not apply to everything on DisneyStore.com. Some of the items that are not eligible for a discount include gift cards, limited edition merchandise, art, books, and talking action figures. Additionally, items from some specific brands are not eligible for the discount. You can click on the link down below to check out which brands are not included in this discount. Javanas is a cute shop that sells adorable sandals, and the shop closed in the middle of April for a brief update, and it has now reopened over there in Disney Springs. The store didn't move. You could still find it in the same place it was before, in the landing. However, the inside looked refreshed and full of cute options. They even have some fun new charms that you can attach to your shoes. We don't necessarily recommend wearing flip-flops in the park since you do a lot of walking, unless that's what you prefer. And of course, when it rains, flip-flops are just a disaster. But sandals like these make great pool and beach and outing shoes. It's a fun store that reopened at just the right time. Okay, we did it. I told you there was a lot of news this week. If after this video you're still saying, AJ, I want more, then sign up for our free newsletter. The link to sign up is in the description below. Thanks for listening, everyone, and thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.